Hello, my name is Clea Duval. I am the director and co-writer of Happiest Season. Happy holidays to you and yours.
Hello, my name is Mary Holland. I am co-writer and Jane in the movie.
Hi, my name's Oh, Kristen, give me a second, dude. Come on. Hi,
Well,
my
then
name
take
is.
it. I mean, for God's
Okay, but
sake,
now
if you're
it's
gonna
all
do it, then why
green
don't
on
you just
the
do it? I
thing.
mean, I feel like
It's
we're like
only your face
competing
on
over
the
space here, and it's
screen.
been a fucking
Okay,
day.
hi, my name's Mackenzie Davis from Happiest Season. I play Harper, and happy holidays.
I'm Kristen Stewart. Happy holidays. And we got it.
And
Bye.
investigate. When we set out to make this movie, that was, really the first sort of big, bright studio rom-com Christmas movie with that centered around a same-sex couple. We thought the most radical thing we could do would be to follow all the rules, adhere to the genre and stick close to it while also like holding on to the authenticity of the story that we were telling.
Yeah, for some reason, I've been watching a lot of rom-coms in the last month. It's just like, sure, I'll watch the breakup. Why not? General
Wow.
structure of like romantic comedy, it really works. Why don't you just change a tiny little bit, like the relationship at the center, instead of like completely reinventing the wheel and getting so far from the idea of both romance and comedy?
So much of the comedy within romantic comedies obviously are wrapped up in a male and female dynamic, and those jokes are explored, like they're fully explored. We've really like gone over like the potential like funny exchanges that you could have. I'm not saying that like romantic comedies for heterosexual relationships are over, but there were so many of them and they were really good for a while. Then there was like a large gap of a moment where it was like rom-coms weren't something that like good actors were jumping towards. This one felt like it's just such sort of untouched territory and like cool opportunities for jokes that feel familiar to us, but that haven't been packaged in this way. I never read anything that reflected something that I thought was like so like a warm blanket of something that I've seen before, obviously in a way that I felt I could actually thrive and be visible within in a way that felt personal, instead of trying to play a part in a movie and really nail the rom-com as a straight person, which I've had ambitions for a long time. Like I always, I'm like, no, watch this. I can be in Charlie's Angels and put on a dress and a wig and you'll never even see the difference. Like it was so cool to be like, no, you're the star of the movie. And also you can completely do the thing that feels the most natural to you. And you don't have to be embarrassed or weird about like wardrobe choices. Just being a woman who takes up space on screens, there is a certain way you have to present. Yeah. It's just, if it's like you're a fringy character if you look or sound or sort of tonally embody something that's not like really easy for people, men. Yeah. And so like straight men, like, it's really like a particular thing. Even if you took the gayness out of this,
it's just the amount that like any woman's identity is constantly sort of analyzed and then reflected back to you all the time.
You're good enough. You look like a girl enough to be a girl in this movie. You seem like a girl. Maybe you can be cast as the girl in this movie. It's like, excuse me, man? What?
Yeah.
So I look like a girl to you now? Suck a dick.
Growing up and being such a fan of Christmas movies, but never seeing myself represented, it felt so, normal to be excluded from the genre. And I sort of, accepted it and always had this distant wish that maybe one day I could see something that reminded me of, my experience. And then as I got older and I transitioned from, just acting into also writing and directing, I could be the one that told that story. And that was extremely exciting and empowering. And it just felt, like I can't be the only person who feels not represented, so to be able to create a story that makes people feel seen and has the representation, but that can also be a story that people whose lives don't look like this, that they can also connect to and relate to the story in the same way that I was able to relate to stories that didn't look like me either. The more we can, become human to each other, the more connected we can all become and the more empathy we can all have for each other. It was also really important to me to tell a story about two women that had a happy ending that was like big and bright and warm and not just entrenched in tragedy, where the best case scenario is they fall in love and have a magical time together and then never see each other again. LGBTQ plus people don't get happy endings very often on screen, and that's just not representative of the entire experience of being LGBTQ plus. There are all kinds of different experiences, and we, being able to give people a movie where they can walk away feeling not only seen, but that they can feel like happy and empowered and uplifted is just, I think, so major.
It's so significant, and in the way that holiday movies for a lot of us become part of our tradition. Like they not only are something we enjoy watching, but they also become like how we celebrate the holidays. And so to have this story that is so warm and has such a huge heart to it and expresses this really important message, to have that be a holiday movie and have it become part of people's traditions and a part of people's experience at this time of year, it just feels so impactful and important.
Goodbye, everyone. Happy holidays. I hope that you have a nice time or a good enough time, depending on what you're doing.
Thank you so much for watching us, and sending you so much love this holiday season, and I hope you stay safe.
Thank you so much for watching us chat. Kristen, I'm next.
Excuse me. Sorry. I guess you
No.
always think that you should go before me. I guess that says a lot
We
about
just found
our
out
relationship.
the order on the
You were
first one.
really
and it was
revealing.
done,
No,
and
no,
then
we should talk about it
knew that
after.
It was going to
We
be
should
the
maybe
same
talk
this way.
about this
Have
after.
a great holiday season. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy holidays, and we hope you like our movie. Happiest season.
Merry Christmas, everyone.